Good morning, fifth grade. Okay, you should have your Google Slides guided notes open from Classroom. And today we are starting on slide 8. So just like last week, we will first listen to the video prepared by Mrs. Washburn and kind of really paying attention so that we are able to come back together as a class and fill in our guided notes here.
Fun parts about creating a presentation is making transitions and animations. This is how we make it really fun and exciting. So if you do not add transitions and animations, then the slides and the text just automatically show up when you click onto the screen. Transitions make the slides move onto the screen in an animated way, which makes it pretty interesting. So to do this, you click on the Insert tab and then click on Animation. So this Animations tab that comes up has slide transitions, but also animations. So the slide transition, if I wanted to click on that, I have some choices here, and they all look pretty cool. So I can choose one of them and decide if I want it to be slow, medium, or fast, and whether or not I want it to be on all slides. If you're doing a presentation for fun, it might be fun to have your slides all come in randomly or differently. Whereas if you're trying to do a more professional presentation, it might be a good idea to have them all do the same thing. So that's why you might want to apply to all slides, just an option. Now, if I wanted this bullet point to have a specific animation, I can highlight just what I want, add an animation, and then again, we have these drop-down menus. So I can choose any one of these to appear, disappear, fly in, all kinds of fly-ins. And then I can decide if I want it to happen when I click on the screen, after whatever the previous animation was, or with the previous animation. And then we can set them up to be by paragraph, and then again, slow, medium, or fast. So all you have to do is highlight one, whatever you want it to be, one word, one bullet point, one paragraph, one text box, one image, and you can set an animation for it. You can also move them around if you want to. So you can click it and drag it and move it if you'd like to. Okay, I showed you all of it for the 2 slides in that piece. So now I'm going to come down to your third one, which is your tab.
Okay, so now that we have listened to that, Miss Eriks will guide you through, just like last week, just filling in these blanks. So together as a class, you'll discuss and see what you feel like the best word or words to complete each of those is. So now would be a great time to pause it, and you guys will work through that and then come back for the rest of the lesson. All right, so slide 10 is your tasks. You're going to start all the way at the beginning, giving each slide a transition and a text box. One thing I want to note when I was working through this with the other class, in our video, she talked about going to insert and down to animation, but I think Google has done some sort of update, so that is not how I can get there anymore. So if I'm up here, ready to do my transition on slide 1, I'm clicked on slide 1, and I'm just going to come up to transition. Then you see the same thing she was showing us in the video. In regards to your words, right, with each of them, with the animations, I can highlight it. And then for this, I would say add animation. And then I can choose what kind, and like she said, how it comes in. Typically, you're going to want to do on click. And then just another note of something she didn't talk about, this by paragraph would just mean I want, for this particular slide, each of my bullets to just come in like one at a time when I click. And that's an easy way to just do it all the same. But of course, you could do each of them individually and be able to make that happen. So the only thing different from the video is I'm on my slides. I'm up here in the top, and I'm going to click transition in order to get those added to my slides.